This is an NPR article where they said, let's see, a ransomware attack on Ascension, one of the largest health systems in the US, severely disrupted patient care by locking clinicians out of critical electronic health systems. Nurses and doctors reported numerous lapses, including medication errors and delayed lab results due to an abrupt shift from electronic to manual systems. While the health systems claimed readiness for such disruptions, many staff members noted the lack of adequate training for extended downtime. I want to focus on that extended downtime. I guess my question is, it's one thing to look at IT and say, hey, prepare for this, but we're talking on the floor. I don't think that's an IT job to prepare for how the floor operates when the technology goes away.
Absolutely, it's not. I think it's across the board. It goes back to every department. You have to do these readiness training to say, in the event where the IT infrastructure is down, what do you do? What's your backup strategy? And like they say, a plan on the shelf is only as good as that, whether you practiced it or not, whether you rehearsed it, whether you know by muscle memory what to do. The last thing you want to do is to say, oh, let's go and open the book and see what we're supposed to do across the entire hospital. I can't imagine the chaos it must create. A lot of the newer physicians working in the hospital don't know how to deal with paper.
I know.
Don't know how to deal with the fact that the decision support systems aren't there. And they have to revert back to instincts. And you can see how widespread that impact could be.
I was interviewing the CIO at Sky Lakes. He said, we ran out of pens and paper. Like that was one of the first things. Like we didn't have nearly enough paper. He goes, but then we gave the paper and pens to the clinicians and they sort of looked at us like, what do you want us to write down? We rely really heavily on the technology. And so I think it does have to be on the floor. It does have to be muscle memory. This is leadership above the CIO. This is CEO taking this stuff seriously and saying, all right, hey, if we go down, we're going to be prepared for this.
If you have a major flood and you're running on generators and your staff can't come in, I think you're better prepared for that than an IT outage, to be honest.